Watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him. I
know this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come off from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo, damn, I left my glasses. Yo, what it do, people? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling tonight? Rize Podcast family. Hope everybody had a great day today. And y'all hit the like button on y'all way in so we can chop it up tonight, man. Open panel tonight. We dropping a link. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, the hard-hitting, devastating puncher, Javante Tank Davis, redesigning minds, one mind at a time. You know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Under Armour, thanks for all you do for the gym and the community. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions. Shout out to all the parents, fathers, coaches, volunteers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, everybody that make the gym go round. Shout out to all the amateurs and the pros and the pee-wees. Big shout out to all the coaches. And last but not least, Miss Lori. Hit that link, Miss Lori. Come chop it up with me. But last but not least, man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. Box Raw. Showtime the guy, what it do? Daryl Hopkins, how you feeling? Lord's 4500, what's going on? Miss Lori Reed in the building, stretched out boxing, what's going on? Pound for pound boxing talk, what it do? Junior doing all right, Lord's 4500, he all right. How y'all doing today, man? We just in here. I dropped the link. I want to see who going to chop it up. I'm gonna hit the link and chop it up with me. We can talk about boxing tonight. Got a various of different ways we can go with this. We can start off with Eddie Hearn saying that he's saying that Eddie Hearn saying that Jerron Ennis is going to replace an aging Crawford as the next superstar, but I can't see you. There she go. Hey, pretty lady.
But you have to excuse me, senior.
I'm
getting ready to look, because I look a hot mess. I'm getting ready to block this camera. No, I'm not.
You
I'm
looking
not,
pretty.
because you know what? I'm in here raw, untouched, no teeth, hair all different colors. I am who I am.
Ain't no rain. You looking very pretty, Miss Lord.
Oh, bless your heart. I just love you, senior.
Somebody, and then this is the podcast, so somebody might see you with your teeth not in there. They might think about, you know what I mean. I want to go see Miss Lord.
Look, I could have made my husband a happy doggone man if he stuck around and lived long enough. How do I get on here where I can see the comments and stuff?
It's gonna be you on your phone or your laptop.
My phone, because
it's gonna be little. It's gonna be little for you to see both of them.
Oh, I did it the last time. Where is it at? Let me see. Wait a minute. No, I'll forget it. I ain't thinking about it. I don't care. Just hey y'all. YouTube did it again.
Eric Lewis 4500 said, what's going on, Miss Lloyd? Showtime the guy said, what's going on, Miss Lloyd?
Nothing, just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
That's the story, ain't it? What's on your mind with this boxing world today? What you thinking about?
I'm always thinking about Tank, but I love all my boxers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love boxing. Period. I don't think there's. I know I was on there the other night when you guys were talking about who could replace Tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each fighter is different. There's never going to be another Tank, just like there'll never be another Jaleel Hackett. There'll never be another Stacey Selby. There'll never be another Mike Fox. There'll never be another Muhammad Ali. Everybody is off, or Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? They all have their own style. So I don't think there's never going to be another Tank Davis. I think that fighters can build their record to be as great as his, because they're not going to be fighting the same fighters, of course. It's going to be the fighters that he fought maybe are going to go up in weight and stuff like that.
Big
What
Drake,
you doing this for?
Every time somebody say what's up, I always just do like this. So
okay. I thought something was wrong. I thought you had Tourette's or something. I didn't know.
No, I just be shouting everybody out every saying what's up. I don't want no trouble this story. I don't want no trouble at all. But look at you, Ray. Put some hands on something. I don't want no trouble, Miss Lord.
I'm gonna ask him, what is he doing with his hand?
No, I just shouting everybody out. Melanie Queen, what's going on? Let me bring my guy Pound for Pound Boxing Talk in. What's going on, Pound for Pound? What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, Pound for Pound.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Lori? God bless you. God bless
you, sweetheart.
Daniel, what's going on?
What's going on, chat? Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Hit the like, man. Yeah, I think Boots, I don't like the comparisons when people like, oh, this gonna be the next so-and-so, this gonna be the next so-and-so. But what I will say is I think Boots definitely gonna be the next to kill it. Like I don't see nobody at 54 being Boots. Even 60, even if he went up to 60 for Laura and them guys, Boots, he's so young. I be forgetting that he like 26, 27. Or is he 28?
Yeah, I think with Boots though, I think Boots just got to put the work in. Like, you know what I mean? He got to get one of those fights that really solidifies, you know what I mean, with the people and match. He has to get one of them fights with the name that solidifies his record, and also put on a performance in that fight to really win the fans over, because that's what it's all about. Like the entertainment when we get in these fights. These fighters gotta perform.
That's true, but I think people overlook competition too when they dismantle them like that. For example, like Lipin Yates years ago when he fought Lipin Yates. Lipin Yates was a former champion, and he just cleaned them up. Easy work, made it look like nothing. Then he go in there with Stanionis. Before everybody was talking when Stanionis was a champion, it's like, oh, Stanionis one of them dogs, like he one of them tough Russians, whatever he is. He went in there and cleaned them up with a jab, made them quit on a stool. But when these happen, hindsight, we always overlook like, oh yeah, well, he was supposed to do that. Really fight somebody. But it's like he doing the steps to these dudes, and he just cleaning them up, easy work. And he's so young. So it's like, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, put him in there with something, but I can't just overlook what he already, even the Clayton dude, Clayton Williams, cleaned them up. Second, he just dismantling them. Easy.
But that's not the problem. The problem is, like, you know, the casual boxing fans doesn't know Lipin yet. The casual boxing fans doesn't know Williams. The casual boxing fans doesn't really know these guys. So it's like, and these are the guys that are coming. These are the people that are putting asses in seats. You know what I mean? They come in to see and they buying tickets. So when they say asking for somebody to fight, they just asking you to fight somebody they know. They don't know these guys. I can give them great credit for Lipin Yates. You know what I mean? But the casual fan doesn't know him, so that's why it's like still, you know what I mean, the hesitation.
But you talking about the casual fans. The casual fans don't know nobody but Tank, Canelo, and now they know Crawford. The casual fans don't know these people. People that watch boxing.
Oh, I beg to differ on that one, babe.
Casual fans? Who the casual fans?
Casual fans know who Leo Santa Cruz is. They know who Jose Pedraza is. They know who Lamont Roach is now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They know who Ryan Garcia is.
Yeah.
So I beg to differ with you on that, but that's all right. We can agree to disagree.
Don't hurt him, Miss Lloyd. We talking box. Don't hurt him, Miss Lloyd. He don't know you know.
I'm sorry, baby. I just go ahead, pound for pound.
I
I'm
love
not
the
no
fact.
disrespect, baby.
For sure. No. I always talk about people crying on the net. That's definitely not how I rock. But what you saying is true. I agree with you. The Ryan Garcias, the Leo Santa Cruz, that Mexican family. Yeah, they rock with them. But
Yeah,
the names,
hard. I know. I ate dinner with them after Tank knocked him out.
Mm.
I ate dinner with the whole family at Denny's across the street from Marriott in San Antonio, Texas.
oh wow, you
I
outside.
went to the hospital and was sitting there with Leo Santa Cruz's family. After for him to be cleared, we came back and ate at Denny's across the street from the Marriott in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh,
So
nice.
I know people know who Leo Santa Cruz is. As soon as we walked in the door, I got pictures of him, he and his whole family.
Oh, nice.
And they are well loved.
Yeah, especially Texas. Yeah, I feel that. But a lot of the names you also named ain't in Boots division. So it's like when seeing talking about him fighting these names that the casual fans know, it's like, well, who are you talking about? I mean, when we say casual, if you're talking about boxing fans, okay, he's saying he had 54, so you could say Charlo, Castaño, you could say Thurman, maybe some casual fans. But when I hear casual, I think of casual fans, like real, like
people who watch this boxing every now and then,
like people that just watch the Canelo Crawford. A lot of those people. Casual people that's gonna watch the Tank, Jake, a lot of them casual. You know what I mean? I think about like those when you say
you're if you watch like you're a boxing fan, like I get what you're saying, but if you're a boxing fan, you're gonna watch them fights regardless. You know what I mean? Because you're a boxing
fan.
Yeah, but casual fan is not gonna watch all those fights. But you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So because these are the people that's complaining about he not fighting nobody.
Yeah,
I can say he fought some people, you know what I mean? But the casual fan, like, he ain't really fighting nobody because they don't know the names that we're naming. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is I don't even think casual fans know who Boots is. I think boxing fans know who Boots is, but a casual, I don't even think
who is baby.
Know who Jerron Ennis is. Like who you want him to fight that you think casual fans know at 154? I would say Thurman. I think
Thurman, that'd be a good fight.
But I mean, besides Thurman, I would say Spence. Spence ain't even.
One of the Charlos are and one of them still at 154.
Yeah,
or did they both move up?
I think Jamel is still at 54.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, that would be a good one. But I'm talking. Yeah, I mean,
that'll put him through the test. It'll put some asses in the seats as a co-main.
Oh, that'll be a great fight. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know this dude that he's fighting now, but I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I'm expecting him to put on a great performance. And if he go in there and dominate, I'm not gonna be like, oh, but this was nobody. I'm gonna be like, Boots still got. Depending on how he looking, I'm gonna be this. To me, Boots. I mean, regardless, what I'm seeing from Boots. The thing is he gonna be next? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
I like Boots.
Got the full pack.
Yeah, me too, most definitely. All right, pound for pound. Appreciate it. Let me bring Denmark Andy in. I gotta see what the next guy was. Appreciate you, pound for pound.
Nice seeing you.
All right, Miss Lori.
Yo, what's
Denmark,
up?
Andy, what's going on, champ? You from Denmark?
Yeah, I'm from Denmark, bro.
Okay.
Ooh, is you smoking weed?
Yeah, smoking hashish.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know
what
that
up
is.
with you guys? How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, we good talking boxing. What's on your mind?
You boxing?
Yeah.
I don't fucking box, man. I wish I did, but like, it's a good sport. It's tough for especially young people like myself.
You follow
we
the
need
podcast?
a box, we gotta do the sport, do something with our legs and hands, at least.
You follow the podcast? You subscribe to the podcast?
I go on YouTube, search StreamYards, open panel. I'm here randomly, bro. Like, randomly. Yeah.
So make sure you
subscribe.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe and like you, of course, no problem.
Who's your favorite
like
boxer?
Already?
What?
You didn't press the like button before you came on here?
No, I just go on YouTube. Different. You search StreamYard, see who's live. You click the panel, and you just join it. Like I'm randomly here, but if people like to talk to me, I like to talk to them. Yeah, of course, I smash the like and the subscribe button.
Who's
No
your
problem.
favorite boxer?
I used to be a streamer myself. I used to do podcasts myself. But like, well, calling this a podcast, like we're chilling, you know. But like, calling it a podcast, I don't know, bro. Show.
Pound for pound, what's going on? Pound for pound. I'll bring you back in here. What's going on, champ?
He ain't even like.
Yeah,
he press the like button.
I bring you back in here, man. I had my finger on the trigger ready. I knew it. I seen it, but I tried to be fair.
You should let him cook, man. You should let him cook.
He wasn't cooking
He was
nothing.
cooking all right. You seen what he was smoking?
Hey, let me ask you something, Senior. Do you think Terrence Crawford has to do anything else to put himself in your top 5 of all time? Like, is there any, like, he needs to defend undisputed, he need to beat Benavidez, or is he just the best of the era right now?
It's not even like, because it's like, okay, you can say Benavidez, you can say Emerson Lara, you can say one of the Charlos, but who for real that has that oomph is really going to do anything for Crawford for me? Like, you can give him. I like one of the Charlos. You can give him one of the Charlos.
That's what I was saying. If anything, I'm like maybe a Charlo, but to me, he's like, it's not even a question that this dude is the GOAT. Like,
I think he's a legend of our era. Like, I can't say all top 5 across boxing because we've had a lot of greats, you know what I mean? But I think, you know what I mean, of our era, you definitely can say he's the man of our era.
Well, who would you say is better than Terrence Crawford in any era?
Who you want to start at?
Oh, it's multiple people better than Terrence Crawford. Give me
I'm just you speaking all time, pound for pound.
I'm saying, like, I keep hearing this, right? People like, oh, but he ain't better than Joe Louis, or he ain't better than Tyson. And I'm like, I'm having a hard time getting it because they like, oh, prime Ray Robinson. And I'm like, prime Ray Robinson? What the fuck? Or prime Leonard. But when you look at Bud, it's like there is no prime with this dude. I'm not talking about a 5-year run and then you get clipped up, 4-year run clipped up. I'm talking about this Bud right now, 37, 38. This is the sharpest, strongest I've seen Bud. I mean, even a Spitz fight, 36 years old. I mean, and we talk about, so I'm like, I'll be trying to get it like, for sure, we give the legends they props, for sure, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, are people just trying to sound like historians? Like, I don't get, like, Bud has went weight classes, champions on champions on champ, never been dropped. I mean, you could say Kavalask, whatever, but never been knocked out, never been dropped, never lost against competition at different weight classes. And then even if you're talking about legacy, it's like, the only man. So when you say, like, where do I start? Like, who I really want to know, like, who?
Give me your top 5.
My top 5 ain't no top 5, ain't no top 10. It's only top 2. It's Money and Bud, like a hip hop studio session.
How old are you?
I'm 29. Bud is
you just told me that right then and there. When you made your list, you told me how old you was right there.
And I hear that all the time. But now I'm okay, great. But now tell me who's better than them.
So I'm just saying, like, you got.
No.
Listen.
Tell me who's better.
Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Better than who, Miss Lori?
I'm just gonna say one name, right? And if that's your top 2, where's Muhammad Ali at?
Oh, Muhammad Ali, he in the 5. He in the 5. But he not over pretty boy Floyd Joy Money Mayweather Jr. He not over Terrence Bud Crawford. Oh, no. Muhammad Ali better than Terrence Bud Crawford? How? You talking about skill? You talking about belts? Or you talking about outside the ring? What we talking about?
Miss Lori.
Oh, tell me.
Where did you find this guy, Miss Lori? Hold on, let me bring my guy Showtime in. Showtime, what's going on, champ? How you feeling?
We talking about
what's up, Steve?
Man, listen, I got this young boy in here. Hey,
how you doing, Miss Lauren?
Turn this off.
Miss
So they
Jamila.
won't get no feed. There she go.
Miss Jamila, can you tell this guy pound for pound it's time for him to go to bed? Because he talking crazy.
Some help. No, can you help him? Oh man, thank you. She's so
Say hi to Miss Laurie. There go Miss Laurie right there.
Hi, baby.
Louis 4500 say he get a pass. That's what I'm trying to tell him. You know what I mean?
But you know what's crazy? He still ain't tell me nobody.
Because once I asked you certain, like me the type person I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
I evaluate the conversation before I get started. Mm-hmm. And once you told me who year 2 was, I already realized the conversation was talking to a wall because you already established what you were going to establish.
But I asked you a question.
Maybe you should have said in your era.
But I asked him a question, Ms. Lloyd.
I took him all across. I just gave you one, and I said, "Well, he's in the 5. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, hold up, Big Drake coming on here too. Big Drake, what's going on, Big Drake?
Ask the question again, Senior. What's up, Drake?
What's going on?
No. The original question was, he was like, is Bud in your top 5? And I asked him, well, he did a whole bunch of, rambling. And I said, well, give me your top 5. He said, there's no 5, there's only 2. There's Terrence Bud Crawford, and there's Floyd Money Mayweather.
Those are his
No.
Excuse me, I gotta step in here, cause see, I got shoes older than this young man here, so I'm gonna say a few things. First of all, when it comes to Muhammad Ali and skills, the man defined skill, period. Mm-hmm. To be able to see this man fighting live as a heavyweight with the speed of a super lightweight, a lightweight or a welterweight. The man had speed that was unbelievable as a heavyweight. He had the power to knock people out. He had a chin that that stood up to George Foreman. Okay. You can't get no better than that, man.
I got a question, Big Dre.
Sure.
What age range is this in Muhammad Ali career that you're talking about? Because I just watched the fight yesterday. I just watched the fight 2 days ago with Aaron McQueen. Salute to my dude from the Casual Corner. Y'all subscribe. And he was 31 years old.
To the professor.
What was the skill? Was the speed there? What age range are you talking about?
We can talk about Muhammad's entire career. Okay. There at the end, yeah, he was a little slow, a little rusty, but
at the end, what age he retired at?
What age did he retire?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. I'm an old man.
Okay, because when he fought Ken Norton, I was told he was 31 years old. I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, yeah.
A 31 years old, super fast, super great. That's better.
When he fought Ken Norton, yes, he was 31 years old, and yes, he lost to Ken Norton. You and BVO can take that loss and go somewhere, okay? Because that is the one fight that everybody brings up. He lost to a man that had less than 10 fights. Yes, he did. Okay? You also got to remember that Ken Norton was his sparring partner. He knew every one of Ali's secrets. And what did Ali do? He turned around, got a rematch, came back, and beat that boy. Okay? When it comes down to speed and skill, Ali was the greatest.
So he was the fastest.
He was the fastest. He was the most accurate. He was the prettiest. He was all the adjectives that you can come up with and then some. The man was the man.
He was fast.
Hey, can I say something?
Sure. Come on, Showtime.
Hey, one thing I heard before I came on, C was talking about putting the asses in the seats. The only Tank fight I ever went to, I went to that Tank and Barrios fight. Man, the fight was like a concert. Mm-hmm. I had more fun. Listen, when I say Tank brought the whole half of America out.
Damn.
Baltimore was in there deep. DC was in there deep. The whole Atlanta came out. All of St. Louis came out. Memphis. So look, it was so crowded before we got there. I was just sitting outside, just looking at people because I was glad to get out. Man, don't you know it was like a concert, like a Lil Wayne concert in St. Louis or something. Man, it was live in the inside. They always talk about, look, Tank got a lot of skills. The boy bring the people out. All them other fighters got to do is kick some ass. That's all they got to do is put on the show. That's all they got to do.
And he's been doing that. He got skills.
Right, man.
Listen, I was at the road fight. The Barclays Center, 19,200 people.
Man.
Wasn't an empty seat in the house.
Right. Hey,
am I lying?
Our section was like a club, man. Man, we partying like a bug.
They say all this is like that.
That's the Tank experience, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the experience because you're gonna get that. You know what I mean? At a fight, like that's how I felt in Vegas versus Ryan. That's how I felt in DC versus Cruz. Like, you know what I mean?
That's how even looking at it from even
at the Garcia fight in DC, you know, the Verizon Center at the time was 17,600 and something, full to capacity. I couldn't get a ticket to that fight.
They say he broke the record twice in Brooklyn.
And then let me say this: that's not counting all the money that it brings to the city and to the street people. Man, I've seen so many people selling Tank t-shirts. They selling bootleg t-shirts $25. Man, I sat there and waited on other people, our entourage, to get there. So I had fun outside. Man, I wasn't pocket watching, but I know dude made at least about $600. He sold all them t-shirts. See, I was like, man, I should have brought me 100 white t-shirts and just got signatures. You know? So a lot of people in boxing, they forget it's a dirty, and God forgive me, I don't mean to say nothing crazy. It's a crooked sport, always been. But it's been something that an individual can really get himself out of poverty, and he can fight his way out and don't have to do nothing negative, man. So it's always been crooked, and they always had their hands in it to upper people. So I think that's why I like you. I love you so much, Miss Laurie, Senior, Dre, all of y'all. When I was really going through something, and when the COVID hit, all of y'all was really tight knit. Miss Laurie, I see all the people that you work with, and y'all, Senior, you a coach because you coaching people. You see how dude got on the internet. He just strolling trying to find something to get on. I always show y'all. I share y'all sites to different places, so you don't know who shared it, and they follow them, and y'all be giving positive messages. My daughter, Miss Laurie, she be wanting to beat me up, want to box all the time. So that y'all encouraging people all the way up through the country and outside the country, man. Hey, I love boxing. Thank y'all for letting me get on. Miss Laurie, you done brought me out, Miss Laurie. I always watch the show. You made me come down, Miss Laurie.
All right, that's a good thing.
Hey, I love y'all. Hey, Senior, I'm finna get my baby together and get everything, and I'm gonna watch on the show. I love y'all, Dre. Hey, Dre, you inspire me every day, Dre. Keep it up, Dre. Keep it up, Dre. I love you, Miss Laurie. All right, see you. All right, big brother.
All right, Showtime.
Pound for pound. Shout out from St. Louis. Hey, click me out, Senior, because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
All right, Miss Jamil, I got you. Good night.
All right.
So cute.
Hey, Big Dre,
I'm gonna say something.
Senior, how y'all feel about because I've been seeing this a lot about this Tank and Jake Paul. How y'all feel about people saying that he shouldn't be fighting Jake Paul. That he should be rematching Lamont or fighting Shakur or doing something. Why did somebody put that in the chat?
I'm gonna give you my opinion. My opinion is
what is that's in the chat?
The fight, the fight between Tank and Jake Paul is quote a circus, but it's got a fire undercard. You know, from the fights that I've heard about, and it's going to bring just tons and tons of eyeballs to the sport. Okay, so it's also an opportunity. It's also a once in a lifetime opportunity to make that kind of money. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So when that opportunity comes up, and that's not we got to see what the pay-per-view does, and we got to make sure we take care of this. No, this is at the end of the fight, you get this check. We've already discussed it. The numbers already set out there in stone. This ain't this not Tank's regular. We gotta hope we do well because we need to make sure everything. This is okay. Let's put on this show. We got this great big bag of money, and we're gonna make it happen.
Right.
That's how I feel.
They talking smack, and they doing what they doing.
Big Drake got his phone from the gas station.
No, you didn't say the gas.
I put some more minutes on there. It be right in the middle of a conversation when the minutes run out. Big Drake.
Man, you talking about minutes. I ain't had minutes in 100 years.
Yeah, well, we can't. You ain't got no vision minutes because we can't see you.
You can't see me?
Not at all.
My whole thing, my screen went black for a minute, and it came back up.
So you ain't got no minutes. We can't see you.
I thought that was you.
No, I see Miss Lori in Pound for Pound.
Oh well, I don't know what's going on. It said you can hear me though.
Yeah, we hear you clear.
All right, well, I'll just turn my camera off and.
I can't see you, Team Bud and Shakur. I can't see you, Team Bud and Shakur. You gotta turn your camera on, chat.
But like I said, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity with a specified amount of money, and to give up that opportunity, I ain't mad at him. If I had that opportunity, yeah, I tell Lamont, do what you got to do, but I'm gonna go over here and there's this big bag with a whole bunch of zeros on it, and I'm gonna take it and get it all.
Facts.
But pound for pound, you
think it's good for the sport, or you think that it's like he should be fighting a boxer, or you think that this is good? Because when I look at it, I'm like, it's gonna bring casuals like.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Pound for pound. Hold up. I think I know who mic it is messing up. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
I hear a lot of people saying, is it good for the sport? Is it good for the guess what it's good for?
His
pocket. Two motherfuckers that's getting in the ring. It's good for Jake Paul and it's good for Gervonta Tank Davis. That's why they agreed toward the fight. So regardless of what we think, what we feel, what we want, what we gotta do, then at the end of the day, it's good for them. That's why they agreed to it.
But why don't they fight for the real boxing fans, those seniors? That's not what the real boxing fans want to see. Why don't they do that?
Listen, pound for pound boxing talk. You got a podcast, right?
I do now.
Huh? You do now, right? So let's just say you was doing XYZ and somebody was like, boom, well, we gonna give you this amount of money. What you gonna do? You gonna go get the money or you gonna stick to what you was doing?
Oh, I'm gonna get the money.
All right, then. So how can you be getting mad at that man for going to get the bread?
I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what you just saying because you just told me what you would do in a situation. So how can you judge him for doing what he's doing in the situation? Million Films, my guy, you heard.
And that's my question. That's the narrative around, like, he's supposed to be for these boxing fans that switch up so much. He's supposed to just be doing whatever they want instead of focusing on the betterment for him. And at the end of the day, I think it's actually good for him and the sport. You ask me, because I think it bring multiple eyes. It's good for their pocket. I'ma watch it. I'm interested, but I just hear like he should just be doing whatever these people on Twitter talk about, and it just confused me.
People want what they want, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely, I would love to see Tank versus Shakur, but if he has a better opportunity, go get your bag, young man.
Fact.
Absolutely.
And that's why I think we have a disconnect, because okay, I'll agree with everybody. That's the fight I want to see. I want to see Tank versus Shakur. But the truth of the matter is, that's a better situation right there for him. I'd rather see him get his bread.
Mm-hmm.
That matters more, you know what I mean, than what I want to see, because I'm watching him succeed.
It matters more than the legacy.
What does it do? What does legacy do?
The belts.
Legacy don't pay the bills.
It's about the belts. You don't know this.
They Dana White and Turkey just made a belt. They call it Zephyr Boxing. You want motherfuckers to die for that one too?
Hey man, maybe.
I'm just saying, you keep talking about the belts they just made. They just woke up one day and was like, fuck it, we gonna make this belt. Ugly ass belt, but they like, we gonna make it. And they made it. You know what I mean? And come on, like,
I ain't even see it yet.
Pound for pound.
But I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing, pound for pound. The belts that have all the heritage and the legacy, the belt that they was fighting for back in the day, you know what I mean? That's the belt Tank got. You know that, right? I always tell people
I just saw Max Kellerman say that Tank ain't never won a belt.
I'm just letting you know that belt
Max
right there
don't know what the hell he's
has
talking
all
about.
the lineages and history to it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, this is boxing analysts and experts. They saying
I'm again, pound for pound, that belt that he holds has all the history and lineage to it. When you talk about people not fighting for belts, that's the belt that they was fighting for back in the day.
So you got to realize that the WBA and the WBC belts been around for 50 years. Tank holds a WBA belt. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he said that Tank ain't never fought nobody. He ain't fought none of his contemporaries. He ain't fight Shakur. He didn't fight Loma. He didn't fight Devin. It's like, okay, well, let's look at Shakur and Devin just for 1 minute, because see, the Loma situation is kind of different. See, the Loma situation came around early in Tank's career, before he ever won a title. They wanted to put him in there, and Mayweather said, I don't think we're ready for that just yet. So, okay. So Tank's team said that he wasn't ready for it just yet. But as soon as he was ready for it, it was, why would I fight him? For the money? Loma seemed like he wanted to do everything but fight Tank. Also, with Devin and Shakur, for the better part of their careers, they were under, they were either signed by Top Rank or in contracts with Top Rank, and Bob Arum didn't want to let those belts go. Bob Arum knew what was going to happen, and he just didn't want to let them go. He said that, hey, this is what it is, and I'm not ready to make a fight with Tank. And then when Loma says, I'm thinking I'm ready to retire, he says, well, if you're gonna retire, you got to fight somebody. Listen, let's get you paid before you go out. And then Loma's, I think he had second thoughts once the contract started going on. Is it really worth it to look like Leo Santa Cruz? That's my opinion. I may be wrong, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, it sounded like it, because Bob Arum said that they was in talks. I remember after what fight Tank had, and when I heard him say that, I was like, ooh, because it's different when the fighters say it than when the promoters is like, no, we talking about making that fight. I was like, yeah. Then all of a sudden it was like he needs some time. He thinking about retiring, and I was like, damn.
Good morning.
My bad. Hold on 1 second.
As you see. Yeah, but you know, I just don't get the discrediting with Tank. Like, I mean, champions, undefeated dude. Like, it's just I don't get the discrediting period in boxing. I don't know why fans do this, and then they the same fans that want these people to risk their lives and do whatever they want them to do. When they just talk, it don't matter what they do. Crawford just went up 3 weight classes and beat the face of boxing, and people acting like he ain't do nothing. He still got to do something. Still taking credit. It's like these are the people you're supposed to put. These are you supposed to put your money to the side for. I don't know. I just gotta switch that narrative for the fans. Like, come on, man. I'm definitely gonna watch that Tank Shake Paul fight for sure.
Yeah, my apologies. And Floyd was notorious. Tanya Johnson. Floyd was notorious. What Floyd did was he fought for all the belts, but he would get them and drop them and go fight for them again. That's how he made the belts work for him. He get them, drop them, go fight the next person for him. Get it back, drop it again, and go fight the next person. Them belts work for certain people, and for certain people they don't. When you look at Tank, he's an anomaly. He don't need the belts. People coming to see him regardless. Devin Haney thought when he went and got those belts, he thought that it would do what it did for Tank. You know what I mean? Like he thought he would get that notoriety, that celebrity. It didn't work. You see what he did? Get them belts the fuck out of here. They cost money.
That's right.
Yeah, Devin went out there and became undisputed, and it didn't do anything for his popularity. All it did was cost him money.
Yeah.
You know, you got to pay that sanctioning fee for each and every one of those belts, you know. And at 3 to 4%, you know, that's a big chunk of change when you got to pay this one 3% and this one 3% and this one 4% and this one 4%. And, you know, now you look up, you know, that's you paid your manager, you know, 10%, and, you know, the promoter gets his cut, you know, and you look around and everybody done got paid. And you sitting over there talking about what happened to my check.
That check
And
funny.
you still got to pay the tax man.
Yeah, I think the belts is important. You know, I feel like every fighter want to be a champion, and that's great. You know, and I feel like at a certain point, like Sean was saying, it gets you to a position. You know, you a champion. Now promoters want to try to get that from you. You know, so I think it puts you in position. But it gets to a point where you become like Canelo, you become like Tank, you become like Earl Spence, where even Canelo just got all his belts stripped. His next fight, he's still gonna have all his fans there. So it's like, but it is an anomaly. That don't happen with everybody. So, you know.
Yeah, Bud just won undisputed and got stripped within a week.
He got stripped already?
Yeah, they took one of them belts off of him.
Wasn't that because he wasn't fighting in that weight class any longer?
No, this is the 168, the belts he just won from Canelo.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure. I thought I heard somebody say because he wasn't going to be fighting in the 147.
Yeah, he dropped that. He dropped the 47 belts early this year.
Okay.
And then the 54 belt, I think he held on to it until right before the fight.
Oh, okay.
But I was reading somewhere that he lost one of his 168 belts, you know, right shortly after the fight. You know.
Yeah, I heard that too. I just wasn't quite sure why. I didn't look into it.
But pound for pound, you know, you'll be around a while. You know, you'll realize that, you know, there's a lot of fighters out here who've done a lot of stuff in the time before you were born. And with the magic of YouTube and you know, all of these digital media out here, you can go back and see some of those. And you keep hanging out on Aunt McQueen's channel, you'll see a whole lot of fights because That's the professor there.
Yeah, that's my dog. And you know what it is, Big Dre? You know what it is? It's I've seen these fighters and I've understand that there's been a lot of legends. And I always say there's a lot of greats that have done great things in the past. But when you compare, I mean, and this is why, like, I always see, like, well, what are we actually talking about when you're saying the greatest or somebody better than Terrence Crawford? Did other legends do great stuff in the past? Absolutely. Was they jumping weights and doing and trilogies and all? Yes, of course. We always pay homage to the greats. But when we talking about the best to ever do this sport, like it's not so many legends and great people from the past that I could put skill wise, accuracy, legacy over weight classes over Bud Crawford. And I get like when seeing say, "Oh, you 20," that's why I laugh. Like that's a common thing. Like people say that, but when you go back and you look and you watch some of these fighters, again, they're great, but we're talking about the greatest. And in what aspect are you talking? Because you can go I mean, you can go in different aspects of it: skill, accuracy, defense, belts. I mean, let's just be honest. We have our favorites, but I mean,
So we put Ray Leonard and Ray Robinson.
I put Ray Leonard over Ray Robinson. I got Ray Leonard. I always go back and forth between like 4 and 3. I always go back and forth between like 4 and 3. But definitely like I don't even top 5, top 10, all of it's subjective. But when I'm talking about the best to do this sport, is none better than Money and Bud. Like it just like weight classes, record, and then
So where you put Roy Jones at?
But it's not about, and that's who I go back and forth with, Roy Jones and Ray Leonard, because.
Well, see, you're going back and forth with Ray Leonard and Roy Jones, and you're going back and forth with Ray Leonard, and you keep going back and forth with you got this list.
This is the thing, Big J.
Back and forth.
This is the thing, Big J. Somebody said this on my channel. It was like it's so hard to decide who's the greatest because there's been so many greats. And I tell them it's not hard at all. The only way it's hard is if you eliminate Terrence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. When you eliminate those two, then yeah, it could be everywhere. But when you have Floyd Mayweather there, when you have Terrence Crawford there, it's no comparison to these dudes.
So your standard for Floyd Mayweather is the weight classes, the number of champions he fought, and
anything you could think of,
and his record, right?
Defense, offense, record, belts, weight classes, undefeated, everything you could think of in boxing.
But you see, he fought a total of 50 fights. 50. Okay. You have fighters out there from the days gone by,
100 fights,
who got 150 fights with 2 and 3 losses.
What you think about that, Senior? What you think?
Who was that that had 78 straight wins? Big Dre.
That was
Chavez.
78 straight wins. Now I want to say it, and I'm losing my damn mind because my memory longer than my fingernails, right?
Is that Ray Robinson or Chavez? One of them had like 80 fights. It was like 80 and 0.
Sugar Ray has 78 win streak.
Robinson,
Sugar Ray Robinson. So you look at something like that, and people talk about 50 wins. Ooh, 50 wins. That's a lot of wins, but that's a lot of wins in this day and time. And back then they were fighting.
Who is he fighting?
Look at people like Oscar De La Hoya. And I hate to bring up Oscar because Oscar's such a clown right now. Okay?
That was your man growing up, Big Dre.
Huh?
Oscar was your man growing up.
Oscar was one of them.
They said you had fishnets just like him. You wanted to be just like Oscar.
See, Oscar didn't wear fishnets back in the day, though. Oscar was the man back in the day.
Right.
Julio Cesar Chavez. You know, people like Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Tito Trinidad. That was my man. Tito, that was my man. Okay? You got to look at some of these guys and look at the fights that they fought and the styles that they fought. And yeah, everybody had losses. But you know why everybody had losses? Because they fought 5 times a year.
Shit, more than that.
You know, they fighting 5 times a year.
Somebody had within I think it was like 2 weeks, 5 fights. 5 professional fights in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. I can't remember. I gotta look it up again. If Coach Kenny was on here, I'll ask him. He'd know who I'm talking about. But the fight like
George Foreman went through 5 3-round fights in one night.
That's crazy.
One night. That's a feat that'll never be duplicated. Nobody will ever get out there to do that. And you can't say they was all tomato cans.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because everybody thought they had a chance, especially the guy who was number 3, because he ended up lasting the whole fight. But you know, it's you got to look at some of those things that people are looking at today. You know, boxing was a singular form of entertainment back in the day, man. And today we got so many forms of entertainment. We got boxing, we got bare knuckle, we got MMA, we got kickboxing. You know, we got 19 combat sports out there, man.
Yeah, you know, I agree.
Because you got to see, and I mean, I'm all about bringing it up from the bottom. My slogan is it's live, it's local, it's boxing. And, you know, I love to go to the local fights. And if my car wasn't broke down, I'd be in Leonardtown, Maryland tomorrow. But, you know, it's a live local fight, man. You know, it's love to go to the local fights, you know. Go out to Rosecroft Raceway.
Tim Bradley got a message for you, Big Dre.
Yeah, what he got? What he said?
I think he got one for you and Be Easy. I mean, not for Be Easy, but pound for pound.
Good morning.
Tim Bradley?
Yep.
I like
ain't
Tim
off
Bradley.
that damn snack. I'm off this damn coffee this morning. Man, look. Check this out. If you come out of Baltimore, right? The city of Baltimore, and you got 2 nuclear weapons, you gonna be scared of somebody? Think about that. Or you gonna be scared of somebody, you got 2 nukes and they got missiles? And I'm talking about everybody in the division. They ain't got no nukes, no nuclear weapons like Tank Davis, right? So I hear some of y'all say, Tim, he said he gonna retire after. You think he gonna retire because he's scared of them dudes? Really? When he got nuclear weapons? Come on, people. Y'all smarter than this, man. Y'all smarter than this. The business ain't the same. He ain't trying to go over there to Saudi Arabia. He ain't trying to do none of that. Tank loyal. PBC. PBC ain't the same no more. Man, you remember when he was even trying to work a deal out with Top Rank. And you know Top Rank and PBC for years didn't work together. He was trying to work a deal to fight Lomachenko. Y'all need to pay attention, man. Pay attention. Shoot. He got 2 nukes. Everybody else got missiles. He ain't scared of nobody. I promise you that. Especially growing up in Baltimore, man. Hey, Baltimore, stand up. Let these people know. I've been to Baltimore. Yeah. I was driving a BMW in the hood, scared like a mother. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. Seen a dude cross the street with a wrench, looking at me like I was meat, like I was some food. I was like, baby, lock the door. Lock the door, baby. Just turn around. Yeah, man. Scare the man out of your ass. Anyways, that's my time, and I'm out.
That's the smartest thing I ever heard him say.
I was about to say, that's the most positive I ever heard him talk about Tank. I couldn't tell if he was trolling or not.
Shout out to my guy Richie Baby on the Fire Edits, man. Shout out to my guy, man.
Shout out to
another show, man. Appreciate y'all for coming in, rocking with us. Shout out to Miss Lori for coming in, hanging out with us, man.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. And Big Dre, I love them jewels you were dropping tonight.
Oh, well, you know, I try to come in, you know, pound for pound, start talking some crazy stuff, man. I just had to click the link.
Crazy stuff. This
Poor
is
pound
Big
for
Dre.
pound. He just can't catch a break.
Oh, well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around and do closing arguments. Go ahead, spark yours off pound for pound. No matter of fact, Miss Lloyd first. I apologize, ladies first.
First, I just want to I appreciate you allowing me to come on here. I couldn't see none of the comments, but I love all y'all in the chat. I just love the sport of boxing. I'm a very big boxing supporter. Of course, you know I got Tank Davis on my arm here, Lorenzo Simpson on my arm here, Mia Ellis. What else I got here? Mia Ellis, Stacey Selby, and Damari Filson. So I'm like up and strong over here. So I'm just like I said, I'm just a big fan of the boxers. I'm an old lady who happens to love boxing, and I know a little bit about it. I love y'all. Thank you for letting me be on here. Peace.
Appreciate you, Miss Lloyd.
Appreciate you, Miss Lloyd.
Kick me off, Senior, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I got you. Pound for pound, what you got, pound for pound?
Big Dre, you saying craziness, but again, we all understand that there's legends in the sport. There's been greats in the sport, but I don't know why as fans we have a hard time just giving people they just do. Shout out my man, Just Do Boxing. Terrence Crawford, it don't matter, and it's like this has been going on for 20 minutes, and nobody can give me a name better than him. Everybody could just. But you know, back in the day, it was 15 rounds. But it was, and I get that.
I gave you names. I gave you names.
You said Ali.
I gave you Ali. He gave you Robinson.
And that's
he gave
fine.
you Leonard. He gave you Tyson.
Fine. But I'm asking him what are we talking about? Like how is he better than him? And it's like I never get a response. All I get is, you know, back in the day, you know, and he was prime for 4 years before he got clipped up.
And guess what? Guess what else you ain't gonna get? Because I gave you an answer, but you say your answer wasn't good enough. You ain't gonna get it tonight either. That's what you ain't gonna get. So we ready to do those arguments. We getting out of here.
Big Dre, salute to you. Y'all stay blessed. Everybody hit the chat. Y'all be good, man. Appreciate you for letting us up again, Senior.
I appreciate you, pound for pound. Another dope show in the books, man. See y'all Sunday, man. Have a good one. Big Dre, did you do your closing arguments, Big Dre?
No, I didn't. But all I'm gonna say is, you know, shout out to this beautiful sport we love to talk about called boxing, and it's live, it's local. Let's go see it. Everybody go out and support your local boxers. You know, the local fights are what brings. Is where the big names start. So one of these days you'll get to see somebody local, and you'll be watching them on pay-per-view in a few years. So let's get out there and watch some local fights. And I'm gonna go head over to the Angry White Men because they should be coming on right about now.
Shout out to Angry White Men. If y'all ain't Miss Melanie Queen, can you put the link in the chat for them? If y'all ain't subscribed, make sure you go check out over D1 Angry White Men. And rock with them for the rest of the evening. And just like that, Big Dre, we out of here.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz oh, this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young, rich nigga.